Tuesday, right?
Yes, Tuesday.
I couldn't remember. It's Tuesday.
Yay!
Second day of spring.
Yes.
And the date there, Jack?
Tuesday, March 21st, 2006.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
And March has...
30 days? I don't know.
31 days.
31
Around
days.
this time every month we do this.
Yeah, somewhere
31
in the
days,
middle.
which will be a week from this Friday, the last day of
Wow,
March.
look at you. Wow, Mr. Calendar.
Yeah,
What was that? Why do you know that?
definitely 31
Is there
days.
some kind of payment
Definitely.
due? Or?
Yeah, there's something. There's a
No.
reason why he knows that.
April Fool's Day is on Saturday this year, which is like one of my favorite days of the year. It's on 9.
So you're pre-planning, are you?
Yes.
Oh, I got you. Okay. All right. So, whoa.
Wow.
Damn it, Al. That's not going to work out. All right. So it's Tuesday, and it's what they all said.
Yes.
Yeah. Yay. Okay. Anything exciting happening? You know, I was watching the news. Nothing. It rained. That was it.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything.
And I was kind of disappointed in like Mark Krisky and all those people because they didn't do like, it's raining, we're all gonna die. They didn't have people out.
Yeah, this wasn't a hyped up storm,
No,
this last one.
it was like a shocker to them or something, and they didn't even do anything.
Well, it just drizzled for 8 or
It
9
poured
hours.
at
It
my
poured
house.
at my house too for a while last
Like
night.
It poured at
crap.
my house
Yeah.
where I thought, oh God, I hope the roof holds up.
You
Really?
got new
It
roof.
That
was,
bad?
It was bad.
I got just like a slow, steady, mellow rain for hours and hours and hours.
All of a sudden, we kept hearing something, and I was like, God, I mean, it was whipping, and the rain was
Mm-hmm.
pouring, and the wind was blowing, and all that, and then we could hear this squeak, this really weird squeak, so we opened the back door, and there's my cat, soaking wet, going, wow! I'm like, we're going to be the worst parents ever. We left the cat out in the rain, like a cake.
Wow.
Yeah, it was.
Is that a song?
But the dumbass cat didn't go for, like, to hide.
Shelter?
He just stood by the door getting poured on, got, "Wah."
Because
Right.
he's like, I know they're home. I can smell them.
They're inside. They're eating cake. Oh, we're still eating cake.
Did you get any on any
No,
underwear?
no underwear.
Any panty cake last night?
No,
Oh.
no. But we had a huge discussion / argument about if we're gonna get a nanny.
Oh, why?
Huge.
Who's pro and who's against? Although I have
I'm
my
pro.
guesses. Yeah, that's what I figured, and he's against it.
And he's against it. He doesn't want it. We'll do this. I'm like, well, I don't want to do this. And he's
Yeah.
like, no, well, let's not get a nanny. I'm like, no, we're getting a nanny. We're totally going to get a nanny. He's like, no, we're not. And then we started, like, arguing like people do.
Right,
Like,
that's
yelling.
what happens.
Yeah, like started, like, where it was getting mean. And, like, there was, like, well, you know, I don't want to have somebody else raise our kid. And, you know, our parents did it all by themselves. So what makes us think we can't, you know, just arguing.
Right.
And then the next thing I know, he goes, I said, I'm putting my foot down. I have like given and given and given with the carpet and all this crap. I have. I've been walked all over. So I'm like, this is my thing. We're getting a nanny.
So unfair, though. Because now you're using something you've given with the carpet and stuff, not as important as the kid. He would have backpedaled and given you the carpet, I bet, if he would have known that was the trade-off.
probably.
You didn't make that
You could beat him on
before.
this. Like I initially was not big on the whole nanny tip, and now we got 2, and Jesus, they're amazing.
Yeah!
Once you get them, you like having them.
I go, honey, we never even had a kid. We don't even know what to do.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I remember babysitting for $1 an hour a baby when I was like, I don't know, 12, and I washed out cloth diapers. But that was so long ago, I don't remember. I remember, like, you can't let them walk early because their legs will be bowed, and you can't give them an empty bottle because then they'll get gas. That's all I really remember. I retained from being 12. That's it.
You'll be fine.
That's all I remember.
You
So
feel
I'm
your
like,
way through it, and everybody seems to pull it off pretty well.
we have no idea what we're doing with this infant. And not only will we have a belly button to worry about, but we'll have a circumcision wound to worry about.
Yeah.
I don't want to clean any of that
you
crap.
just dribble like this alcohol stuff on it
Alcohol
once or twice a day, and it dries up and
Alcohol?
falls off.
on the weenie?
Yeah.
It's not that hard, the whole kid thing.
The weenie, though? Alcohol
I
on
didn't
your
have to
weenie?
do
weenie
the
and the
alcohol
belly
on the weenie,
button.
but
No,
yeah, we
I
had
don't
to do the belly button.
drizzle alcohol. It's like a dessert. You take some butter and you drizzle it. I mean,
You
I
just,
don't
like,
want drizzle.
Keep it clean, falls off. It's good. It rots off. It literally rots
The
off.
belly button.
And the penis.
Yeah, it falls off. We
They
still
don't
have
cut
ours.
the penis anymore. They put a clamp on it. You know the little plastic valve they put on balloons after they air them up now, rather than tie them, they just clamp that on there?
Yeah.
Looks just
No,
like that.
no.
And it's this little P-clip, goes clip right on the end, and then it rots off and falls off just like the belly button.
How long?
About the same time.
About, what was it?
Yeah, a
couple
few
weeks?
days. A few
I
days,
thought it
couple
was-
weeks,
yeah,
whatever it
something
is.
like that. It's not
It's
long.
been about 13
I don't
years.
want-
I don't remember
I don't
exactly.
Pee-pee jerky.
That's how it works.
Falls off.
I don't want to find some jerky.
And they howl when they put that clip on.
Well, yeah. I don't want penis jerky on my floor. Anyway, so we got in this huge argument, screaming, like we got crazy, like it was ridiculous over nannies, right? So then all of a sudden I'm like, I'm putting my foot down, and this is ridiculous, and I have let you, get carpet and all this crap, and I don't even want carpet upstairs, but I let you have a blow. And then finally said, fine, if she's 20 and German.
What's the sound of music?
He makes me
German
so
for a
mad.
nanny.
He makes me so mad. Like, we can be in the most brawling, greatest fight ever where I'm winning, and he will do something so stupid like that and just pull it out of nowhere. She's got to be 20 and German, and that's fine. And then it stops the fight, and then I feel like I didn't really win, because now it's just that smart ass came out.
And you're not going to find a 20-year-old German nanny, probably.
Well, I think he was kidding. But I don't know. Who knows?
Or there's a bigger fight of brewing if he's not kidding.
I just started hitting him. I was just like, this isn't funny. I was fighting for my life, and then all of a sudden you have to pull that out. Oy, oy, oy. Oy, oy, oy. Anyway, all right, so that was my night. How are you guys?
Good. You know what's another one you could fight about?
What?
Night nurses.
No, I want one of
initially
those.
born, those night nurses will stay up, work with them through the night so that you can sleep.
I know. I want all of them.
Night nurses are
I don't know why Mr.
expensive, but
Natural
crazy.
all of a sudden is like, oh, we're going to be the best parents ever. We'll be better parents with nannies.
Well, you look at too. Okay, your parents did it. My parents did it. My parents weren't nearly as busy as
I think mine were
as
busier.
we were as now as
To be
adults.
honest, I think mine were busier.
Yeah, and doing crappier jobs and working more.
Yeah.
Not mine.
My theory is, though, we couldn't afford a nanny, but if we could afford a nanny, that means we could afford for somebody to stay home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so then somebody would just stay home at that point.
I want a nanny. I want 12 of them, and I want to
team.
be yeah.
Team nanny. At
Team
Jamie's
nanny.
with a support car and uniforms.
Yeah.
we have a little friend of my daughter that lives a couple doors down the street. 24-hour nannies. They work 3 8-hour shifts.
You
Wow.
said little and young, and I'm wanting Kaj and old. And since you said
Kaj and
20-year-old
old.
German,
Yeah.
I'm getting a 90-year-old Russian.
You have to deal with that old lady, too, then. It's
Yeah,
not just
that's
a
right.
kid.
That's
Yeah.
true. All right, we're taking all your phone calls. We haven't done first calls of the day yet. And more Nick Lachey, Sex in the City crap. Who else? What else is in the news as far as celebrities?
Oh, as far as celebrities?
Yeah.
Who
Oh,
today?
Terry Hatcher, Nicolette Sheridan.
And
they're-
Lisa Rinna.
God. All right. So, oh my God, good news. We have celebrity gossip too. Nerves. That's bad when it's on your own nerves. Hey, this morning on the show we have the Larry the Cable Guy. Y'all know him?
Yeah.
Love him.
Get her done.
Get her done. That's right. Get her done. That guy. Get her done guy. And Craig Ferguson. He's popular with the ladies.
Yeah, it's weird.
He has that late night show or whatever.
It's on like in the middle of the night, and my wife loves him. She'll wake me up to go, oh my God, he's so funny.
Women love him.
They love him, and I don't know why.
It's the accent.
I don't know.
Is he Scottish or something?
And then I had to
I
convince
don't
my
know
wife
what it is.
because she loves his monologue, whatever. I'm like, you love his writers.
Exactly.
You know what I
it's
mean?
not
Like,
him.
it's not like he stands up there and makes it up on the spot.
Jack is jealous.
Why
of
you a
fucking
hater?
Craig
Well, because
Ferguson.
she wakes me up to look at
Look
this
at
guy.
how hot he is.
Yeah, and he's so funny and he's so hot, and I'm like, he's a late night talk show guy. But women love him. That lady we had called loved him.
Loved him. Yeah, we're gonna try to find her number and that because they were supposed to. She thought she had an attachment to him.
Connection.
Connection.
Okay,
Thank
but
you.
she
Like,
called
what's
us
his name?
unsolicited out of the blue one day and asked for a favor if we could hook her up with Craig Ferguson because
Right.
they had a connection.
Exactly. Hopefully we can find her number. How's that
Unbeknownst
going, Monica?
to him.
Still looking. We'll find her number.
Yeah, we have it somewhere.
But you know what I did find? I was last night because I knew we were having him on, and so I was digging through phone numbers. I'm like, God, I know that we have this girl's phone number, the girl that loved him so.
Right.
Yeah.
And I was looking, and all I found was the phone number for the lady who has 5 8x10 parakeet pictures of her and her parakeet
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
on the wall. I'm sorry.
Bird lady.
I think it's a parrot, actually. I think
Is
it
it?
was-
Yeah, parrot. And she has them all over her wall. And so I found that one. And then I don't know if they're open yet, but I found this Andy Kwok. He owns the China buffet.
Mr. Kwok.
Yeah.
I love him.
Yeah, everybody loved him. Remember, that was like 5 years ago.
A big fat guy went in there and ate so much that he kicked him out, and the fat guy was trying to sue him, and it was a whole thing.
it
And
was a whole
Yeah.
thing.
he's an angry
Well,
buffet
the guy
owner.
ate all the crabs, so he
All the
threw
crab
him out.
legs. Yeah, he was mad.
Yeah, so I found that number, so we'll see if that works. And I found Byron's cell phone.
Oh, we
Remember
like
The
Byron.
Bachelor?
Oh, Byron and Mary.
That rules.
I went through a lot of stuff.
We're sorry.
Oh.
You have reached a number.
That guy came back and put
disconnected
Mr.
or is
Quack
no
out of
longer in
business.
service.
Well, that's
If you feel you have
sad. That was
reached
5
putting
years
in
ago. I
it.
wonder
We
what
can cross
happened
that
to
one
him.
off.
Mr.
least now we
Quack's
know.
gone. Oh, that's sad. Mr. Quack was hysterical.
He
too.
was.
He was fun. Should I try Byron's cell phone? See
Yes.
if that works? Okay. Byron the Bachelor from years ago, too.
Yeah.
It's only 6 in the morning.
Bass
It's early.
fisherman.
This way we can clear out the files.
Yeah,
A
thanks.
few numbers that
Yeah.
don't work.
And that way I don't have to pay long distance on my own
You
phone.
dialed is no longer in
Okay,
service.
good to know.
Oh, wow.
You know what happened right there?
What?
He had bass fisherman groupies calling, and Mary made him change his cell
Is
phone
that
number.
what that's about?
Totally.
Holy Toledo. I'm trying to find the number of the lady with the parakeet pictures because
I bet hers, because that's more recent. I think we talked to her within the last year or so. I bet she'd still be there.
what's this one? Dina caught her husband kissing. These are good. Those I'll put over there. Well, I went through all this stuff last night. I never realized I keep a lot of stuff.
A lot of paper.
Yeah.
Lots of paper. Lots, like way too much paper. This might be my other addiction. I keep makeup and paper.
Yeah, you keep tons of paper.
If you could recycle makeup.
Oh, no. Oh, my God. And I'm putting it all in a box for my girlfriend. And then I feel like maybe it's mean, like, here's all my used makeup. You know, like maybe
yeah.
it's like belittling to her. Like, go through my old makeup and own it. You know, like, is that belittling? It's for Audrey.
Kind of weird.
But I mean, a lot of it has never been opened.
Well, if it's never been open, no big deal. And she has a kid who might like to experiment with it.
Yeah.
And
She has
try
a
it
teen
out.
that wears too much makeup.
Right.
But I just feel I don't want to belittle her and go through my stuff.
Oh,
you
you
know, I'm
think
so high
that's
and mighty.
Really, what Audrey's issues are going to
Yeah,
be?
yeah, right.
There's so many
At
others.
what age do girls grow out of wearing too much makeup? Because I know when
Never.
they first start to wear it, they just put on way too much.
Look at
and
Jillian.
and then it's
Yeah.
Oh.
How old is she? 40-something?
Yeah.
She has a makeup person to blame.
She's wearing eyeliner.
Like
No, there's somebody that makes
serious
her look like a
eyeliner.
raccoon over there.
This girl's name is Michelle.
Is she the parrot lady or
She
the
has
bird lady?
5 photos in home of birds.
Professionally shot.
Yeah, they're glamour shots.
Yeah, glamour shots of her
Yeah,
birds.
glamour, not grammar. Die. Man, this didn't work out. But you know what? It was only 4 minutes. It's early, and we can pretend like the show didn't even start yet.
Rock on.
Yeah.
We did some housekeeping. We got rid of a couple
Hi.
old numbers.
Oh, Matney, please leave me a message and I'll return your call as soon as I can.
To leave a voice message,
At
press
least
1
it
or
was still
just
in
wait for the
service.
tone. To send a numeric page, press 2 now.
Beep. Beep.
Beep.
Don't tell me it's going to beep.
At the tone, please record your voice message. When you are
I hate
finished
it when it
recording,
tells me
you
it's
may
gonna
hang
beep.
up or
Right.
press pound for more
Yeah,
options.
they gotta get rid of that.
Hi, Michelle.
Hi.
It's Jamie, Jack, and Stench. We just called, see how your photo collection's going, how your birds are doing.
Yeah, see if you got any sexy photos of your birds.
Yeah.
Easter's
Oh.
coming. If you want to get a picture of the bird with the Easter bunny,
Oh,
we were
with the
just
bunny
curious.
ears too.
Right.
You got
Oh,
you could
yeah,
have put
birdie
bird
bunny
and
ears.
bunny ears. You got to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also Stench was wanting to know if you have your bird dressed in a sexy lingerie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
little
really
bird
like sexy
thigh
birds.
highs.
Those are hot.
Nothing gets me going like a hot chicken.
You love hot chickens.
Yeah.
Wow, Jack finally found a song.
Yeah, I know all the words to that song.
We're so excited about that. All right, here we go. First calls of the day. I'm pushing the random button. It's Debbie. You're the first caller.
Yay!
Do we have something to give her?
Yes, we do.
All right, what is that?
You just won a pair of 3-day passes to the Toyota Grand Prix of Long Beach, including the 30th annual Toyota Pro Celebrity Race on Saturday, April 8th. And celebrities, well, the only one you probably care about is that really hot guy, Patrick Dempsey.
Yeah, how about that, Debbie?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. La, la, la.
Thank you.
Sure. All right, what can we do for you?
Well, hey, Jamie, I just want to let you know that you are right. You are not supposed to drizzle alcohol on a circumcision, or you're going to have a baby who's going to hate you for the rest of his life.
Yeah, alcohol
It's some
drizzling.
clean or something they give you, whatever
Well,
the hell it was.
It's Neosporin or something like that. But yeah,
Well, that's
don't-
way
don't do the
different than alcohol.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
What the hell
You
was
get
it?
what? Salt water?
It was something on a swab. It came pre-medicated, and they said, wipe this on there once or twice a day. Whatever the hell it was, same
yeah,
thing.
It's like Neosporin, but yeah, just don't do the alcohol thing, please.
I was kind of freaking out there, Stench. I'm like, open penis cut, and you want me to put alcohol
It's not
in it?
open, though.
man.
It isn't an open cut.
It just still seems so.
It's just rotting
pretty
off
raw.
slowly.
It's pretty raw. It's
Just use the
definitely
water
pretty
pick and blast it off.
Oh, Jack! Oh! I don't think I can do this to this kid.
raw.
Oh no, you feel when you send them off to go get the clamp,
Yeah.
you feel bad, especially when they come back all red and just ah!
I don't want to. I think that we shouldn't do it. That's just mean. I mean, I don't want him to get it later, but there's got to be a better way than like. It just seems so barbaric.
I
Yeah,
know.
you would think that technology would have advanced. you
Yeah,
know?
we can put that thing on Mars, Jack.
Right.
All right, Debbie, hold on the line. We're going to send you to Long Beach, okay?
Thank you.
Usually not a very
Worse.
fun thing to say, by the way,
By
but
the
this
way,
is.
you guys rule.
We
We
roll!
Oh, yay, Debbie, hold on. Have a great second day of spring. That's what
Yes.
today is. Sheesh.
And the Long Beach Grand Prix is really cool. Have you ever been?
I have never, ever been. I wanted to always
It's
go.
cool. It's a
fun.
lot of fun.
But I wanted to race.
Oh, that'd be
Oh, the
really
pro
good.
celebrity race.
I've just stood there and watched people. I've never been in
Yeah,
a car.
I
on
want to be in an Indy car, Jack.
It looks cool. And you're on like a street, which makes it,
Yeah,
it's
I
not like an
know.
oval track. You're like driving in the streets of Long Beach.
It's really cool when you go there, you know where the roller coaster is and all that stuff, and it's barricaded and you're behind, you feel like you're in Prison Break.
Yeah, you kind of do.
You know, that's just me. All right, anyway, here
how I feel
is
sometimes.
Virginia. Hi, Virginia.
Hello.
Hi.
Okay, Jamie. This whole nanny
This is where
thing.
I go, Virginia.
Yeah,
but it's
except it's
way
hard
too
to
hard.
say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
So this whole nanny thing, you want to get a German nanny for the night, and then you're gonna get, let's say you're gonna get a Mexican nanny for the day. You're gonna have this kid speaking German and Spanish before he speaks English, and on top of that, he's already a bastard.
Oh.
So I mean,
He'll be
like, he's not
speaking
gonna have enough
Turkish,
problems as it is.
German, and Spanish.
Wow.
That's a well-rounded child.
It
That's
is.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
but
would be a
not
good thing.
English, and he's living in America. He's not gonna
They
learn
pick
that.
that up in school.
They'll pick that up later. It's fine.
Yeah, he's fine, little bastard.
If he knows German and Spanish, he's ahead of most of us. What the hell?
But then you don't get the joy of staying up all night and, rocking your baby to sleep.
With
Come
that
on now.
clamp on his penis.
Yeah.
Feeling
Dri-
like the
Some
world's worst
alcohol.
mom.
Dump some alcohol on it, make him scream.
You drizzle. You guys,
drizzle
we gotta
a bit of
we
alcohol?
drizzle it.
A little alcohol drizzle on the old circumcision.
Yeah, woo! Sounds like party at my house. Couple months, you guys come over, we'll drizzle.
And then the kid screams, 9! 9!
Das ist nicht gut. Juliana,
Yes.
hi,
Yes.
welcome to our show.
First of all, Jamie, congratulations. I'm so happy for you.
Oh, couldn't be happier my own self.
I have a 14-year-old daughter and a 4-year-old son.
Wow, why the gap there, sister?
I couldn't get pregnant for a long time.
Man, 10 years?
She's not kidding. It was a while.
Yeah, you couldn't get pregnant for 10 years?
No, it was crazy.
What
You know,
did they say? Like you had some kind of like fallopian block?
No, I think it was my husband.
Oh yeah, you know what? I
Always
go
blame
go
the
for
husband.
that one.
Yeah.
I like that one a
Yeah.
lot. You know
Well,
what?
I
There's
have a horrible
Go
thing
ahead.
to tell you.
All right.
Okay. First of all, I would like to come to that baby shower, but I'm not pregnant. But I'm a lunch lady, and this delivery guy came last week, and he asked me when I was going to have my baby.
Right?
I'm not
Oh,
pregnant.
you're not pregnant.
Oh.
Oh, you have a FUP.
It has I'm fat, but it has ruined my life since then. I've had the worst 2 weeks ever, and how can people ask somebody that?
Okay, can I give you a little bit of advice? Are you wearing mom jeans?
No. My
Okay.
daughter's 14, and she's like, Mom, no, you can't. Mom, no.
Yeah, because what happens? All right, there's two things that happen. One is women start wearing those mom jeans that go over you. Is it FUP?
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah,
what it's
that
called.
big FUP thing. And so they start wearing those mom jeans that go up over
to
that,
hold it in?
which accentuates that belly, that low
Right,
belly.
okay.
Right.
Number two, Juliana, this is really important. I can't believe this. And I've told it before, but I'm like a crusader for this. Did you know like 89% of women have a fibroid tumor in their lower belly that causes that?
I thought it was that or a stone ski.
Or a
I
what?
don't know.
Or what?
Or stone something.
A stone ski?
Stallone?
Stoneski. No, but listen, so if you've always worked out after you have kids and you still have that FUP and you've been doing sit-ups, you've been working out and all that crap and you can't get rid of that weird bump. It almost like, it gets hard almost.
Like
that,
a pooch.
Yeah, that pooch.
Oh, no, I'm not hard. I had 2 C-sections, so I'm just like, I'm
I'm just saying, the only way you can find out is if you get a ultrasound, and that's the only way you see it.
You're not going to convince her she's
can
not
look
fat.
I know.
She's really committed to being
I
fat.
know. But
I'm not in denial. No,
But I was,
don't
because
wanna
I
get
forever, I worked out and I worked out. I couldn't get rid of my FUP and I didn't even have kids. And I was like, what the hell? Well, come to find out, I have this humongo tumor in my belly that, you can't really exercise that
Can
away.
I have one of those fibroid things? Because I think I have.
89% of women have them and they don't even know it because the only way you can detect them is through an ultrasound, not through a pap smear.
Wow.
I'm telling you, it's my crusade. It is.
Right.
It's my whole thing,
You're not
Juliana.
fat, it's a tumor.
So, Juliana, is this motivating for you? I mean, the guy told you were pregnant,
It's devastating for me.
but
and,
it should be motivating.
I don't know.
I would
don't
go with
know.
motivation.
Well, I hope it turns into something positive. But
Yeah, instead of like getting angry, I'd be like, I'll show that bastard, and instead of
I'm
eating
gonna see him
something.
today. I'm going to see him today. I need to tell him something. I don't know what to
Hit
tell
him with a burrito.
It's not his fault. He thought you were pregnant.
But I've seen him every single day. I mean, like once a week. I've seen him for the past 4 years.
You're
What-
getting
And he
bigger.
just says it to me.
What exactly did he say?
Well, he doesn't speak a lot of English.
Yeah.
So he sort of goes, when are you going to have your baby? I looked at him and I said, what? And he goes, you're pregnant, right? I'm like, no.
Oh.
He didn't know. He wasn't.
He didn't.
being
Yeah, he
mean.
wasn't being facetious. He was just
Well, I
being
still want to
honest.
bring him down a few notches today. I need to
Why?
know
Because
something
you're fat? That's his fault?
Oh, I get it. You need to say something about like hair plugs or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, why do you... The guy just thought you were, freaking pregnant.
Guys should know better than to say
my
that.
fault.
It is your fault. If people think you're pregnant, there's a
my
problem. You got to look at the reality, sister. Don't blame the messenger. Blame the receiver.
What guy,
the-
though,
You're right.
would ever put himself out there and ask any girl in the world if she's pregnant, even if she obviously is?
Well, she said he doesn't speak a lot of English. Maybe he was just trying to
He's
make
trying to be
talk.
friendly.
Yeah, be friendly. He thought she was pregnant. I don't think he was being mean.
Yeah.
Well, it hurt.
Call
It
immigration
hurt.
on him.
Oh, call it immigration.
Yeah, he
Oh,
doesn't speak
well,
English
I love
very
you guys.
Yeah,
I
poor
gotta go cook
bastard.
breakfast.
Bastard.
All right,
Wow.
bye,
He's a dumb
lunch
bastard.
lady. Lunch lady Juliana.
Bye, lunch lady. I like the pizza in the lunchroom.
What?
The lunch ladies that have the good pizza. It's
No,
the
The
they
one that's
don't.
shaped like a boat.
Yeah, I like the pizza. It's square and it's
No,
kind of
it's
gooey.
square and it's greased.
I like it.
it. Wow.
Stay away from the burritos, though.
And those chunks of turkey. We used to get these chunks of turkey and gravy over mashed potatoes that would have bones in them every once
I
in a while.
just hate how all the plates were sectioned off.
Yeah.
And sometimes it grossed me out and they put stuff where the milk went.
Hold on. I thought you liked that. I thought you liked your food not to touch, so it was good to
Not
have
when it's on a
section.
green tray.
So the color of the tray matters too.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Jack!
It's okay. We're back.
Give me this music, if you would.
There you go.
All right. Are you all right over there? You have
Yeah.
a little mini stroke?
Yeah, you
Jack
know how it
has
is.
mini strokes throughout the morning.
Every
That'll
once
happen.
in a while.
Yeah, just little mini strokes. We don't know why. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I love this guy. Love him, love him, love him. It's Larry the Cable
Yay!
Guy. Hi, Larry.
Hey, get it done. What's going on?
Hey!
Hey, are you sick of saying get her done?
No, I am not sick and tired of it.
Because I would think that after a while, when you find like you have a little niche, you have a little word, you have a thing, like where's the beef?
What you talking about?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That you just want to kill yourself every time you hear it.
Nah, you know what? It's been really cool. I never thought in a million years the phrase would get popular. I mean, I started saying it on when I was doing radio back in '91. I started doing comedy in '85 and started calling radio stations in '91, doing like social commentaries and stuff. And I just started saying "get her done," and it got popular. And I never dreamed in a million years everybody'd be saying it, but it's pretty cool. I tell you what, I'm in New York City promoting my new movie, Larry the Cable Guy Health Inspector, and I was going on Regis and Joy yesterday, pre-taping for something for next week, and I walked by the dressing room, and Denzel Washington's sitting in there. And it's funny because I put him in my movie. He's not in my movie, but I pretended to be Denzel Washington for a part in the movie.
Oh, very nice.
And I walked by and he saw me and he goes, "Hey Larry, get her done."
And you're like, that's cool.
The fella from Training Day just said, "Get her done."
That's when you know you've made it.
Well, and we have a lot in common. He won an Oscar, and I was inducted into the Cracker Barrel Wall of Bad Checks.
Very nice. Love the Cracker Barrel, by the way. Don't y'all love the Cracker Barrel
Yeah.
and those rocking chairs?
Oh, love it, loved it.
Can't believe that more people don't steal them.
So
They chain him down at some of them.
Oh, yeah. All right, so Larry the Cable Guy, Health Inspector, it's a new movie. When's it coming out?
it comes out Friday.
Friday.
Yes, ma'am. It comes out on Friday, and I got to tell you what, I'm not shoving a political agenda down anybody's throat. It's just a good kind of movie. Go sit down. You're going to laugh from the open credits to the end. A lot of times, you go see a comedy, you laugh maybe 5 times in it, or else the only time you laugh is at the trailer. But I got to tell you, this movie's funny from beginning to end. And, hope people enjoy it.
Oh.
From beginning to end, you guys.
Is that a guarantee?
It sounds like almost a guarantee.
Hey, I guarantee I'm tell you.
The previews are funny. I know I've seen the commercials and they're funny. He goes in like a sushi restaurant and he's mad at him for serving raw food.
Yeah, get her done.
Get her done.
Get her done. How many times did you say get her done in this movie?
You know what? You'll be surprised. I only say it one time.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Like the crescendo, you guys.
Right.
The big kahuna, the big thing.
I only say it one time, but I'm going to tell you what. This is really fun doing all this. I never thought I'd ever do a movie. I got great fans. All I ever wanted to do with my life was dance.
Dance, really.
So this is pretty cool. Now, if this movie does good, I'm trying to do another one here. I want to filmed it in Pennsylvania for the Playboy Channel. Mm-hmm. Amish Girls Gone Wild.
Oh, yeah, I think I have that porn.
Yeah, so we're going to do that. Now, it was hard getting the bonnets off of them at first, but once you get them soaked up in buttermilk, they loosen up pretty good.
And then what's nice is you can use them as bondage material.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. If this carriage is a rockin', don't bother knocking. Yeah, it's a whole. I have that porn, so you might not want to try that because I've already seen it.
Yeah, that's a good. Well, I'm gonna tell you one thing though that is a drawback to this whole business. I'm getting extorted from some women for some money here. They wanna. There's 3 girls that want to release some sex tapes that I made with them about 17 years ago.
Oh no!
Yeah, and it's ridiculous. You finally make a little money, and then you got relatives coming out of the woodwork. You know.
Aw. Hey, what about you get her done with Winona Judd? I know you're on Nashville Star.
Yeah, I'm on Nashville Star tonight, as a matter of fact, live. So.
Did you try to break off any of the Winona?
No, I haven't even.
Have you tried to tap that?
No, I haven't.
Why? You don't want to get under her schmuck top and do crazy things to her?
No, but I saw her on an internet dating site for overweight people called craftsingles.com.
Hey, she's happy with her weight. She told us yesterday. Yeah.
Well, good for her. Hey, bless her heart. Bless her heart.
Yeah, she'll give you a Bible, too, if you're on that show.
Well, all right. Well, me, I've never met her before, so we'll see. I'm going to bring a salt block and some fly spray with me.
How'd you get her? I'm telling you, you know what? If you dip your penis in like some kind of flavored chocolate or something, you can have the time of your life tonight.
Oh.
I'm not kidding. That girl will eat.
Yeah, a little caramel topping.
Yeah, make you a penis sundae. Oh.
Drizzled in chocolate sauce.
What about it, Larry?
Hey, we'll see what happens.
It's just a thought. We're just trying to make your night a little better on the Nashville Star.
Yeah.
I'm melting down some hotel chocolates right now.
All right, you guys, make sure you see it. It looks extremely funny. And like you said, it's funny from the beginning to the end. Larry the Cable Guy, Health Inspector. It opens in theaters on Friday. And again, you can see him our show on the Nashville Star. That's tonight. But really, go see this movie. It looks really fun and funny, and you don't have to think. And that's what I like about it a lot. And it opens on Friday. Thank you, Larry.
Hey, I appreciate y'all. And get her done.
Get her done!
Jamie.
Get her done!
Get her done!
Oh, my God. Okay, there we are. There was something I wanted to read first before the line guy. And that one lady had called and said that it's just such
There's no disguising it. It's actually funny.
It's just a long walk.
Yeah.
Look, how far must that be?
That's a good 25 feet.
Woo! That is hard. All right, anyway, that lady, Juliana, yeah?
Yeah.
The lunch lady, she has a gap between her children of 10 years because for no apparent reason, she just got pregnant, had a baby, and then for 10 years, she couldn't get pregnant again. It was just weird. And they didn't know why. But listen to this. This is a brand new study. It says, couples having
Couples having difficulty.
Thank you. Conceiving may want to lose the lube. Lose the lube. LTL.
Lose the lube.
Lose the lube. New research from the Cleveland Clinic shows that several popular lubricants can significantly decrease the mobility of sperm and possibly damage their DNA. Ew. In lab tests, Astroglide, Femglide, and KY Jelly were the worst offenders. KY Jelly is like one that they show on TV all the time.
All the time.
Explains why no babies for gig.
Well, boy, can't fertilize a turd, Jack. I've taught that, and I can't teach it anymore. Anyway, but the thing is that, okay, it decreases the mobility of sperm, but it damages their DNA. So if they do make it,
They're warped.
That's a
weird.
little scary.
I've never heard anything like that.
it's in Best Life 406. It damages their DNA. So while you have you have this thing swimming there, and he's like, I got jelly on me.
Right.
You know,
It's like napalm stuck to the little sperm guys as they swim along.
I'm like thinking now, like, do we use lube? But I think we were both drunk. So I don't think there was any time for a lube. But, now if you're pregnant, you're probably going, oh, my God, do I have warped DNA that swam with a little help from that warming KY jelly?
Right.
The warming flavored.
Yeah, and by the way, have you seen that commercial with the lady with the warming gel? She
Yes.
rubs it between her fingers and wants to do it.
Yes.
Please.
I want to meet her.
Please.
It's like Spanish Fly, that stuff.
Exactly. She rubs it between her fingers, you guys. She wants to bone a man. That's what happens. That's exactly how it happens. Yeah, we're turned on. There's something warm between my fingertips. Ooh, yeah, give it to me, baby. Okay, sorry. Cynical, I think. All right. Here's what we want to talk about this morning. It's breaking news. Jack got it. It's this breaking news there, Jack. When did this happen?
The story is from this morning, so
Yeah.
I don't know what the actual date is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's breaking news.
It is breaking news.
Breaking news for us. All right. It says, irritated but calm. Charles Martin called 911, and he told the dispatcher that he'd finally done something about the neighbor boy. The one, Martin said into the phone, who had been harassing him for years. Now, that's sad.
Right.
Because if this kid has been taunting him, that's kind of sad. I just killed the kid, Martin said, according to police recording on, Sunday afternoon. Not that far away, still breaking.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyway, Martin is 66 years old. He's charged with murdering a 15-year-old kid who lived next door to the house where Martin kept a meticulous front lawn with grass that he could sometimes be seen measuring to the inch.
Wow.
So apparently, you guys, Martin loved his lawn more than anything. He's 66 years old, and that lawn was his life. And he tells the 911 operator that this kid kept coming over and stepping on his lawn and telling other kids to come step on his lawn.
Ooh, a little neighborhood bastard.
Yeah, but if you see a guy out there, how old is this kid again?
15.
15.
Yeah.
You see a guy measuring his lawn.
You might mess with the lawn guy a little. You walk on his lawn. It's harmless fun. It's not like
He's
they were
out there
spray
with a
painting his house.
measure
Yeah.
or a ruler.
But at that point, that guy's psycho about his lawn. Like, why mess with it?
Oh, you
Because
were a
you're a
kid once.
teenager.
Yeah, we had a lady in my neighborhood when I was a kid, and I wasn't a teenager yet, but we used to kind of taunt. She would garden at night, and it's probably because she was old and it was too hot during the day, but we
Right.
thought she was weird, and so you'd always throw stuff into her lawn and stuff when we were little kids.
Right,
you know?
because it's just, and this guy's out there with a ruler. You got to
Right.
make fun of him.
You make fun of him, but I wonder what this kid was doing. Was he damaging the lawn?
Oh, look at you.
I
What are
know,
you, a lawn
uh-oh,
lover?
Something's up with
No,
Stench.
but I'm
Yeah,
wondering,
exactly.
this is this guy's hot button. You're provoking him.
Yeah, but you don't kill a kid because he stepped on your lawn.
I agree. That's a little insane when you start breaking out the firearms.
Police said crossing that lawn is what got the kid killed. Martin, who lived alone, told officers he had several disputes with neighbors about walking on his grass. So he's mad
Neighbors.
at everybody.
Yeah, he's one of those guys. Everybody in the neighborhood knew he was a pain in the ass. You're walking by, your dog accidentally steps on his lawn, he freaks out.
Yep.
You know what that guy needed? White picket fence would have just saved him a whole bunch of drama.
Oh, yeah, but then the green couldn't be seen.
Right, and it's
like
hard
that.
to mow, and you got a hand trim under the fence.
They said he hadn't called the police since 2003 for people walking on his lawn. In the 911 call, Martin, a retired Ford Motor Company worker with no criminal record, told the dispatcher that The kid had been making the other kids harass me in my place, tearing things up. So I shot him with a effing 410 shotgun twice.
Oh.
Damn.
You shot him with a shotgun, the dispatcher said. Where is he? He's laying in the yard, in my lawn. He was even mad that he was dying in his lawn.
Bleeding on it.
Yep, pissed.
That guy's crazy.
Really?
That guy.
Wow, you've
Stench.
convinced Stench now.
All right,
Way to
finally.
win him over.
You know what's weird though? I'm all for like beating down a neighborhood kid that's terrorizing you like that, like just grabbing him and knocking the snot out of him, but probably not shooting him. That makes you crazy.
He was real protective over his yard and mowed it a lot, and sometimes even measured the grass with a yardstick. That's just crazy. But you know what? Jack and I were talking about this off the air. There are people that are way too serious about something that doesn't even matter at all.
Yeah, stupid stuff. You know.
Absolutely stupid. If you touch their car.
Yeah, people who are
God.
way into their cars. There's the crazy football idiots who are like, Raiders, and don't say anything about
Don't
the
say
Raiders.
anything about the Raiders. I'll kill you, man.
Right.
I'm not kidding. Like, it's stuff that doesn't even matter.
I've yet to meet a football fan personally that would kill anyone for slamming their
Oh,
team.
I bet I could search
yeah.
stories and
I
find
do
you.
remember back
Bar
in the
fight, at
in the
least.
Raider days when people would show up to root for the other team, they did beat a few unconscious. Remember?
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean,
They almost, or did they kill that Pittsburgh Steelers fan years ago?
it's these people that are so serious about it, and maybe you have somebody in your life too that's just so serious. Don't put your fingerprints on the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's people.
Oh,
weird
what
about
about the people with the carpeting in their house? It's new carpeting. Take your shoes
Take
off.
your
And they
shoes
do
off.
that for years. You have to take your shoes off.
Take your shoes off, yeah. New carpeting. Take your shoes off. Or what about girls with their hair? Oh my God! Don't touch my hair. And I
That one
can't get
drives
it wet.
me. Yeah.
It's stupid stuff that doesn't even matter that people are just over the top about.
I dated a girl with a weave, and they get freaky if you touch their hair. They do not like
Well,
it.
because we don't want you to feel the fake little bumps in the bumps in the road. Then you're like, oh, dude, that's fake. Anyway, way too serious about something that doesn't even matter. What are some of your examples? 1-800. Oh, okay.
Oh my God!
Oh my God! Thank you. Wow. We were talking about people. There's a breaking news story.
Breaking news.
Breaking news story. Happens Sunday night. Today is Tuesday. But still breaking news.
Well, the story just broke nationally.
That's why it's breaking news.
Right.
Yes. And Jack was so kind to give us some breaking news. Do you ever worry that you'll become this old guy, this Charles Martin?
Yes.
Charles Martin is, yeah, I know, is a 66-year-old man that lived alone, all alone in his house. And he was meticulous about his lawn, his front lawn. And they said that he could sometimes be seen measuring it to the inch. Well, this little kid, Larry, he's only 15 years old. He ran across the lawn, and so now, just to defend the guy for a moment, the kid was taunting him and telling the other friends to run through his lawn.
Right, as neighborhood kids will do. They
Right.
picked on him because they knew the lawn was important to him.
One neighbor says that the little kid was known as a good kid and that she always considered the guy, though, to be friendly. The older gentleman was always riding his bike and tending to his yard. He would wave to kids and adults. He always had the perfect yard, and he worked in it a lot. So everybody said that Martin's lawn was his pride and his joy. He was real protective over his yard and mowed it a lot, like I said before, and he measured it with a yardstick. I never had any problems with him, and I don't know that anyone else did. But then again, I didn't have any problems with the teenager that lived in the neighborhood either. He was a good kid, too. So, what was that?
Amy Sugarman sending me dirty emails. I don't know why it went on.
Holy hell. Anyway, this, what was I talking about? This kid, he runs across the lawn, and all of a sudden the guy says, quote, I shot him with a effing 410 shotgun twice, and now he's bleeding in my lawn.
Damn.
He's upset.
Wow.
He's upset he's bleeding Milan. So then Jack was bringing up, and we were talking about this off the air, how it's so weird how people get so crazy about things that absolutely don't matter. That don't
like the
and-
lawn.
Obsessed.
obsessed, crazy, fight you to the end,
Right.
kill you. Look right here.
Yeah.
Right here. I mean, it's a prime example. All right, so we have a buttload of phone calls. Here we go. Here is Carol. Hi, Carol.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi. We're talking about way too serious people about something that is not serious at all and doesn't even matter.
Yep.
Lawn men.
I got a dad like that.
Oh, like Martin?
Yep. But my dad's sore spot is the
people parking in front of his house.
Oh, I have neighbors like that. They've keyed my car and thrown eggs on it and the whole deal. They don't want you to park in front of their house.
Well,
I
he
hate
lives-
people parking
he
in front of my
lives-
house.
Yeah, he lives alone. He's got a two-car driveway.
Well, why are people why are people parking in front of his driveway? That's a little maddening, though.
Well, the kid, like, next door, they've got two
Wait,
teenagers.
not in front of his driveway, though. They're not blocking his driveway. They're just parked in front of his house on
Yeah.
the
They
curb.
park in front of his house.
On the curb in front of your house.
And
in
he
the
doesn't
street.
even have more cars. She's saying his car fits in his driveway. He doesn't need that parking spot in front.
It's a weird thing because I think because you buy your house and you spend so much money on it, you want your front lawn, and it's stupid, I know, but you want your front lawn to be open and you don't want two like trashy cars in front of it.
I have a neighbor every weekend pulls his car out of his garage, parks it in front of my house, and it
Do you
might
live in
stay there for the
Westminster?
weekend. No, I
You
don't.
live in Westminster?
No, but it's weird. It's like you
want
have
to
a
move
driveway.
in with her dad?
You have a driveway, you have a garage, you have a curb in front of your house. I mean, why do you have to park it in front of my house when you take out of your garage? It's weird.
Carol's dad and Stench should just move in together and bitch at the neighbors.
I'm going to be that guy.
Well, you know what? They also, because I have a Hummer. Oh my God, my neighbors hate me.
Oh, because it's so big.
It's
that
so big.
Anywhere you park that thing, it's in the way.
Yeah, everywhere is
can't steer on
ugly.
it.
They hate. I mean, every neighbor hates that thing. It's had 2 flat tires. It's been keyed. They hate it. So I keep it just to piss them off. I would
Right.
have gotten rid of it because I have a nice little, Cerritos Nissan that looks real shiny, real new, real nice.
Right.
But I'm not. I keep it in the garage.
Yeah, why not?
I know. I could put it out there where they could all see it and enjoy it like me. But no.
we
now
should
it's a thing.
we should airbrush scenes from Star Wars just to make it tackier on the side of it, just to really piss off the neighbors.
Or spray paint it in bright yellow. Yeah. So it's really eyesore. Well, Carol, are you worried that your dad's going to kill somebody?
Well, I tell you, after hearing this thing, because he keeps a loaded gun near his bed.
Wow.
Oh, you know what? That's great. All dads do that. My dad also has 2
My
loaded
dad,
guns
too.
in his house.
You know, I think it's something that comes with getting old. My dad's going to be 80 years old, and he's just as ornery as...
Okay.
Oh.
Which brings up another issue. They worry about old people driving. Remember the guy who plowed through the farmer's
But
market?
having a gun.
Yeah, how about old people with loaded weapons?
Yeah. We don't want them to have license, but they can have a driver's license,
Yeah.
But by God, you give them a loaded gun.
It's okay.
It's the American way.
Keep it by the bed just in case a Boy Scout comes knocking.
My dad downgraded from the loaded 44 Magnum to
Yeah.
an air pistol at some point
Oh, that's
because there was well, believe me, the other one's still there. But at this point, so he could actually shoot somebody that was out in front of the house with an air gun. I guess he wouldn't hurt him too bad. And he looks out the window. At this point, he has a Corvette, and the neighbor's cat is on the roof of the Corvette. So he opens his window and he goes to shoot it with the air pistol and blows the window out of the Corvette.
Oopsie.
Totally got what he deserved.
Oh, well, Carol, be really careful because this guy that killed this kid, everybody's saying is really nice
Yeah.
and waved at people, old and young.
15-year-old kid. Yeah, I can hear the guy, get off my grass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so just
And
keep
the-
that in mind. Your dad might kill somebody soon.
I know. The kid next door keeps parking in front of his house.
I know. It's a matter of time. He's going to tick and then he clicks.
You know what got me? When I had my brand new Nissan Titan from Cerritos Nissan sitting in front of my house, no plates on it, all shiny and new. Little bastard kids in my neighborhood egged the crap out of
They
it.
did?
Just because it was a brand
God,
new car
everybody
in front of my
hates you
house.
as a neighbor.
No, there was this pack of teenagers that lived down the
The
street.
pack of teenagers?
They
It's
always-
like a pack of wolves.
They always did crap, and it was like a new car. They just did it to do it. They've never messed with me since. But
Wow.
it pissed me off.
Oh my God, between that and that guy parking in front of your lawn, you're like Carol's husband or dad.
Yeah.
You're going to snap.
Dude, I've had to have the police to my house over disputes with neighbors before. I will snap.
Shocker. Yeah, Carol, did you hear that one? Oh my God, it's breaking news.
I'm white trash in the Palisades.
Stench got upset about something.
Someone called 911.
Way too serious about something that doesn't even matter at all. Older guy, 66 years old. He shot a little kid because he was freaking on his lawn. He shot him. He shot him with a shotgun because the guy used to measure his lawn and it was meticulous and he was one of those crazy old bastards. And then he shot this poor little kid.
Twice.
Twice!
Which means, one time you think, oh my God, he was enraged or whatever, but he shot him twice.
Twice.
He was out to get him.
And then the creepy part, well, the whole thing is creepy, but the creepier part is then he's upset that the kid is bleeding on his lawn.
Yeah.
Man.
This guy
That's
had issues.
Yeah, but there's so many people that are like this that, I don't even know if you can look in your own self, but you're way too serious about stuff. It doesn't even matter at all.
It's like road rage is that ridiculous when you snap because somebody cut you off on the road.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
You're like, die. Danny, hi.
Jamie, Jack, and Stench, how you guys doing?
Hey.
Thanks.
Hi.
Hey, Jamie, congratulations on about to have a baby. It's going to be the best thing in your whole life. And I was just thinking, you're going to have a baby, and you guys are funny, and I say a lot of off-color things myself, but what happened if that could have been your child that you're about to give birth to? Would it be as funny if you could put yourself in that parent's position that psycho guy lost it, snapped, because
What part was funny to me there, Danny?
Well, the laughing and the joke, because you're just hearing it. And
Danny, have you
it.
been listening to the right show? Because I'm not sure if you have. I'm not sure what you thought was the funny part, A. And B, the fact of the matter is we were talking about the man and that he was snapping.
Right. We think it's
Crazy.
ridiculous that people take things that are so trivial and make them that important to them. And the whole point was that this poor kid really was just, he was taunting him. He was doing what kids do. There's no way that kid should have been shot.
If you want the story done as the news, Danny, with no commentary, I suggest you go to the AM dial and listen to that. We're going to do your news stories here with some commentary.
Well, that's good.
Dumbass.
We all need that, and that's why we live in America, because we can do
Yeah,
that.
all right.
But just about jest and joking, because I have 3 sons myself.
We're not making light of the kid dying, Danny.
Oh, it is hysterical, Stench.
No.
We laughed, we cracked up, and we talked about how we were going to have his funeral in a nice grassy area.
Stop.
I mean, Jesus, of course we
Now.
didn't.
Just
God.
like now as you
Danny,
talk-
those are examples of things I did not do. I was doing them for you.
Yeah.
No,
Because
I
you are a
understand.
dumbass.
Oh.
And I stand by the fact that you are a dumbass.
But, Jay,
And you will always be a dumbass.
You're laughing about it and joking
And people
about
call you behind your back, Danny the dumbass. I just
that's
do it
all
to
right.
your face because
No,
you're
but
Danny
Jamie,
the dumbass.
What if you were in that parent situation and somebody was commentating
D-T-D-A.
about it?
I added the A.
Yeah, that was
You
nice.
would be devastated.
I would think it's hysterical. I'd have you over for coffee and we'd laugh. We'd slap our knees even. It'd be
Well,
so
that's
goddamn
you know,
funny.
That's what they expect, And
Uh-huh.
it's just,
Well, Danny, you have to understand too. This happened in Ohio. It's become a national news story. It's something that people are
absolutely.
talking about. And we're discussing it.
No, we're not. Jack, we're doing jokes.
Yeah, we're making
hey,
fun.
why'd the
No,
guy
no.
shoot the kid?
the thing is,
So his lawn would grow.
opposite direction.
Why did the chicken cross the road? Because it was too dangerous to cross that guy's lawn.
That's right. Oh! And we laugh. Danny Dumbass, listen, I appreciate your comments. I really do. But this crap is free. If you don't like it, go somewhere else.
Ow.
No problem. But the point was,
Okay, well, no, that's where you exit.
We're not making light of it.
This is yes, we are. It's funny as crap, Stench. This is funny, man.
well, I can understand. You're having a
This
baby,
is
you're
funny.
coming
You
from
don't know comedy, Danny. Kids getting shot on somebody's lawn. Ha 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 ha.
Oh my god.
It's just.
I think you just lost it like the guy in the lawn.
I'm no Danny Dumbass, but I mean, where did I lose that guy? Like where? What
Yeah.
was? Hello.
But talking about
I
it
under-
isn't making light of
Doesn't
it.
even matter.
Right.
He's not worth it. Though.
If anything, we're making fun of idiots who take
No,
stupid things way too serious.
No, we were doing jokes. Did you hear that one? All right. Anyway, Danny Dumbass gone, and we'll miss him desperately. Na 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 na. Hey, goodbye. All right, Danny Dumbass. We'll see you later. In the meantime, we got to get on with the show. And part of the show thing that I love so much to do is calling ex-boyfriends.
Oh no.
Well, here's the thing, because we were talking about this morning things that don't matter. People are way, 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 way too serious about things. And I don't know if y'all can remember your own past, but somebody you had a connection with, you thought so, and then they did something so ridiculous and it didn't even matter. This guy in particular, this guy I'm calling right now.
Oh, you're crazy.
Why?
Why are you calling an ex-boyfriend?
Because I love to have sex with him.
That's against your rules.
I don't think we're
Dr. Indiviri's office. Can you hold a moment, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
we're calling more because this guy was one of those
this guy's-
people.
He was one of those people. I will never forget it. So he had an Italian flag over his bed.
Oh.
It was a big Italian. And I would touch it, and he would flip out, you guys. Like, flip out. Don't touch that flag. And then one time I did a backward roll on his bed, and my feet touched the flag. He screamed and went ballistic. And if I remember right, he even hit me. He was like so crazy about this Italian flag. Like, don't touch it.
He really Italian?
Yeah,
or
he's
American Italian.
He's American Italian. Like, I don't even think his parents were boat people.
Right, like they were born here,
Yeah,
too.
I think they weren't even that authentic.
Holding. This is Gail. May I help you?
Hi, is Jim in?
Yes, may I tell him who's calling?
Jamie White.
One moment, please.
Thank you.
They're friendly in the front office.
You know,
there.
they really are.
And they play every breath you take.
Orthodontist in Missouri rock.
The other line. Can you hold a moment?
Sure.
Will he know what you're calling in regard to?
Yes.
Yeah, I have a retainer that's broken.
Oh, is there something I can help you with?
No, I need to talk to him because we used to have sex.
Oh, way to go.
I'm not kidding. We dated for a long time.
Just a minute.
Okay.
Oh. You just got us put on eternal hold.
You noticed the pause there. She thought, hold on a second. Although, how many crank callers does an orthodontist get?
I know.
You know what I mean? So it's not like it happens all the time. They're probably...
I'm authentic.
Right.
And what's it going to say on the notepad? Used to have sex with her.
Right. Have a woman on the line to claim she used to have sex with you. Watch! Whoa, hello! Don't pick up so fast.
You think I just ruined him in the office?
Oh, we've called this office before. He's already...
But she sounds new.
Yeah, Gail sounded new.
They need to adjust their radio volume.
It comes up and down.
Wow, Jim is really cool.
Yeah.
I miss dating him.
This is the hip orthodontist.
Uh-oh.
Hi! I haven't talked to you in years. How are you?
You know, I've left you about 5 messages, and then your phone, is that a service? Did you not pay your bill?
Possibly.
Hey, you know what?
You're employed. That's great.
It is. Hey, do you know that I'm engaged?
Well, you know, I heard word of a baby. Is that true?
Yeah, I'm pregnant too.
Wow, news travels fast, huh? It's into Missouri.
Made it all the way to Missouri.
Oh, so you had the baby.
No, I haven't had it yet.
Okay, so you got pregnant, then you got engaged.
No, I got engaged in July, got knocked up in September.
Same guy?
I hate you. This is why we broke up.
Hey, congratulations. You're going to love the married life.
She does already.
How's it going for you?
Oh, fine. I got my little baby girl just turned a year, so...
Wow, 2 kids. He has 2 kids, a little boy and a little girl.
Yeah, and I had the little procedure. I would recommend that highly.
Oh, you got nipped and tucked?
Yeah, I think he left something behind, actually.
Ew.
Yeah. No, like little valves or something. I don't know what they do. You know, ask one of your doctor friends.
Why does it whistle when you get excited?
Is that what happens? Hey, I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's a ma'am. Hey, you remember that Italian flag you had over your bed in Kansas City?
No, I don't remember that.
You don't?
No, that was a bed sheet.
The one you were psycho about?
The Italian flag you were absolutely psychotic about?
Jamie, you tell so many stories. You really are.
So that's a yes, isn't it?
Yes.
No, it's not.
Oh, you don't remember having an Italian flag over your bed?
Do I need to bring up stories of VCRs flying through the air?
I know, and it was my own VCR. I'm such a dumbass. I threw my own VCR at him.
You showed me.
All right, so I answered that. Yes, I threw my own VCR at you, but did you have an Italian flag over your headboard?
You know, I remember in college having an Italian flag, but I don't remember ever. God, I mean, I was like 29. I would have never had it on my wall. No.
Yes, you did, because why would I know there was an Italian flag? In that apartment in Kansas City that where you had that little, I don't know, that blue little car.
Yeah.
It wasn't blue.
It was like silver blue. Yes, it was.
I'll admit it was kind of a girl car, but it wasn't blue.
What color was it?
It was like a silverish blue. Or
That's what she said.
Don't call my car blue.
It was ridiculous.
All right, so do you remember me taunting you and touching your Italian flag? And then one time I did a backward roll on your bed and touched my feet to your flag, and you flipped out, and I think you hit me.
What? Oh, my God.
Do you remember that?
No, Judge, I have no idea where that shotgun came from. No, you are totally making this up.
No, and didn't you later on in life have to go to anger management classes?
You are totally making this up.
Remember when you busted a beer can in my mouth?
Oh, did you touch his Italian flag? Because you deserved it.
No,
Jamie,
I was screwing somebody else.
Let me remind
Oh, you
you
deserved it.
deserved it.
I get you off the hook here, Jim. You're all good with me.
Yeah, I
Hey,
was,
wait a minute. Let me remind
and he was
you.
a stripper.
Jamie and I went out for a week, I think, and it was like the first time she and I were together. The next morning, she showed up with an old boyfriend.
And then clocked you with a VCR.
And then they did it on your Italian flag.
Oh, my God.
I don't know. I haven't even told the stories I could tell because I'm not going to. But just tell the truth about the Italian flag.
You know, okay, yes, I had it on my wall, I guess. I don't remember.
I can't believe you. I even have pictures of it because I hated that flag.
You need to tell him the time when you ran me over with your boat. That's what you need to tell him.
Hold on. That sounds like a good story. Let's hear more.
Now that's the first week. Actually, the only week we were together, and met her dad, and then she takes me out water skiing and runs me over with her boat. But
That is what happened,
purpose?
Jim.
that's exactly what
That
happened.
is not what happened. What happened is we were going under an overpass because back in Southern Illinois they have little roads over
Right.
there. And dumbass Jim here decides to jump up and grab the overpass.
Ow.
So then the engine block comes up behind him and knocks his feet out from under him, and he rolls over the boat and right behind the engine while the motor is running. So I throw it into neutral, shut off the engine, and throw a life jacket out there.
And started laughing.
Yeah.
No, you scared me. I cried. You're a liar. I thought I chopped you up. Remember, it was shaking. I thought I chopped him up. Thank God I didn't hit reverse because that's what you deserved.
God. Well, who's the name of this gentleman who you're marrying?
He's a snowboarder.
Cool. Is he-
Oh, I'm sorry. He's not orthodontist like you and puts like braces on all these brats.
What is he, like 23 or 24? How old?
He's
is this guy?
20. He's 30 now.
Oh, you are going a little young, aren't you?
How old are you now?
45.
You are?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I just was in Vail, and I thought everybody who snowboarded had to be like 25 or younger, but I guess that's getting to be an older sport, too.
You're 45?
Well, it's in September, yeah.
Holy Toledo. I don't date people that old anymore.
Right.
All right. Well, I'm so sad that you don't remember the flag, but we have to go. How's business? Everything good?
Oh, yeah, same old stuff.
All right. Enjoy Missouri.
Thanks for calling, man.
All right.
All right. And tell your wife I said hi.
I will do that.
Tell Gail I say hi.
Who's Gail?
Receptionist.
Oh, yeah.
You used to go through Gail? She's my little Nazi. She didn't let you through, did she?
No.
No, I said I used to have sex with him, put me through. My retainer's broken. Jim, remember? And by the way, we went out a lot more than 2 weeks. But do you remember when you put I love you in my retainer?
Wow.
Something new again. I don't recall that.
I do, and it was white, and it had red flowers, and then I'd get it all grimy with, like, teeth jizz.
Brownies and stuff.
Yeah.
Chewed up brownies.
Yeah. It would be all gnarly. Anyway, good times. Thank you for putting I love you in my retainer.
Well, thanks for calling me.
Bye. I haven't talked to him in so long. Was that just amusing for me?
No, it was funny.